You can still see the fire burning there. People are reporting seeing this smoke from all around downtown Dallas. This is in North Oak Cliff. To give you your bearings, it's closest likely here to Jefferson and Davis. Jefferson, Davis, right by Zang there. In between Jefferson and Davis is where this is. But the smoke can be seen for miles now. Let's tell you what the Dallas Fire Department, Dallas Fire Rescue is telling us right now. About an hour ago, Dallas Fire Rescue was dispatched here to a 911 call for a structure fire at the complex. This is very close to Adamson High School. You guys see the baseball field. Adamson High School is there on the right-hand side of your screen, and the fire is very close to that. The school is out now. Dallas ISD let out yesterday, but there is still a raging fire here at this complex. It's not one, as far as we can tell, that's actually under construction, but actually one where people live. DFR is telling us the fire reportedly a result of an explosion. Details, what happened, still unconfirmed. The incident obviously ongoing here. It is now a 3-alarm fire, as firefighters you see there in the center of your screen are putting water on some of the parts of this building that are still left that haven't been blown up. One person transported to the hospital at this time. That number could easily change, DFR is warning, depending on the number of people who might have been home when this happened. And if you're familiar with this area, it's 8 to 10 blocks maybe. Just a quick message to our control room. I'm still hearing programming on this IFB, if you guys can change that. We do have 2 crews headed over to the scene right now. Kevin Reese just left our studios a couple of miles away from this, heading over there along with Richard Solomon. I want to call your attention to what you're seeing right there in the center of your screen. That is some type of a drill truck. It looks to be what's left of a drill truck with that yellow tower still up in the sky there. But if you could pay attention to that, those drill trucks, some type of a drill truck, are obviously used for different things, but could be the culprit here if it perhaps may have dug down and struck some type of a gas line. But just to see that right there in the middle of all this is certainly suspicious. You can see the sidewalk is full of debris. The structure next door to it, you can see the roof of it there next to where that tower is. The firefighters on that tower there trying to spray from above. But the roof has a lot of debris. It looks like part of that structure next door is collapsed too. That truck right there at the center is likely going to be suspicious as investigators start pinpointing exactly what happened here, this Dallas apartment complex explosion. We don't yet know the name of this complex. It's at East 9th Street and North Patton Avenue, very close to Zang and Davis, just a couple of miles south of the Dallas skyline. And we're told that people can see this from all around the downtown area. You can just look to the south and see the white smoke rising down there. Quite a few firefighters dispatched here. They're attacking this from all sides. It looks to me maybe be a 2- or 3-story apartment complex that was impacted here. What's uncertain is whether there was any work being done actually on the complex itself or outside of the complex. That drill truck looks to be just outside of the complex, but if you're familiar with this area in North Oak Cliff, it is an area that has been under intense redevelopment. A lot of new structures. The structure there on the left-hand side appears new. You can tell from the fences there. This is an area that has really been redeveloped in the past 5 to 10 years or so. This looks to be an older building still. We are uncertain right now whether anybody was home, whether there are any more victims, but you can tell the force of that explosion blew the bricks off the wall of the back of that structure. A lot of firefighters here in the front, they're trying to sift through some of this rubble, trying to get closer to see whether anybody is inside any of these apartments. This is quite striking to see this, as some firefighters are dousing the what's left here with water. You see one firefighter from Dallas Fire Rescue holding a chainsaw there right in the center of your screen, trying to cut his or her way through that as firefighters look to see if there might be any more victims in what's left of this collapsed building. It started about 45 minutes ago, and again, we're zooming in here to that truck, and this truck is obviously suspect. You can still see fire coming out from the ground right there. So, you know, having covered a lot of these, the first thing I think of when I see that truck is it might have gone into the ground and punctured a line there. Kevin Reese is now on the line with us. Kevin, how close are you now, and what can you tell us?
I am just about a block away. Right now I'm standing in the intersection of 8th and Denver, which puts us just about a block north of this. As you can tell, the smoke still billowing here. A number of firefighters staged here. I can see the ladder truck in front of me. The only one that I can see here from the ground that is putting water on this right now. But they have closed multiple blocks around this incident. Neighbors standing and watching here, at least along 8th and Denver, where I am standing right now. And a number of firefighters staged, ready to go in as well. But right now, all I can tell you is that from the ground vantage point is just this one ladder truck that I can see pouring water onto this, and multiple crews in and around this scene that have just arrived to figure out exactly what this is. In terms of an ongoing danger, I can tell you we are only about a block away. They haven't moved the public back any farther than that. That's where we are right now, working to get more information, but we've only been on the scene for about 5 to 10 minutes now. We'll keep gathering and let you know what we can find out.
All right, Kevin, we'll check back with you in just a moment here. You can tell from several of our cameras, the Fair Park camera right there on the right-hand side, our camera in Fair Park, we turned it towards the south, and you can see the smoke still rising there from this apartment complex in North Oak Cliff. The helicopter picture on the left-hand side of your screen here providing dramatic images of Dallas Fire Rescue firefighters climbing the ladder trucks there, trying to get an overhead shot to try to knock down some of the fire here. It was about 45 minutes to an hour ago, though, that Dallas Fire Rescue got a call of a natural gas explosion. This has now turned into a 3-alarm fire in North Oak Cliff. It is very close to Adamson High School. School's out now. Dallas ISD just let school out yesterday, was the last official day here. So fortunately, no children are around or staff or anything like that. It's very close to the Bishop Arts District. It's very close to the Bank of America Tower there in North Oak Cliff as well. So this is an area, if you're familiar with it, a lot of redevelopment happening. This looks to be one of the older complexes there, but this gas explosion looks to have decimated this building, blowing bricks off the wall, knocking the second or perhaps third story down. And we saw a moment ago Dallas Fire Rescue firefighters trying to walk their way into the debris. They were using hoses, they were using chainsaws, trying to find out if there are any more victims. We saw a moment ago from the helicopter there at least 4 Dallas Fire Rescue ambulances waiting to see if there's anyone else who might have been injured. We don't know who the person is. At least one person was transported. Not clear if that was a resident there at this location or if that's somebody who is actually working on what appears to be a drill truck, some type of a truck out front of the complex there that we've shown several pictures of it. But the truck outside there, we'll get back to it in just a moment here when that camera zooms back in. But right on the center of that screen there, center of that helicopter picture is a white truck with a yellow tower behind it, which you've likely seen these at construction sites. It has a drill in it, and the drills can be used for different things. But that could have penetrated the ground, penetrating this natural gas line. You see Dallas Fire Rescue firefighters moving debris out of the way. That was a sofa that one was moving. There's debris all over the sidewalk. There's debris in the street there at East 9th Street and North Patton and North Oak Cliff. And there is that drill truck, which is quite suspect here. You see firefighters putting water on what's essentially right behind the drill of the truck. So it looks like there was still fire coming out there a few moments ago. All those black sheets, that's roofing. That's roofing material. You see bricks out there. You see sofas out there. There's all kinds of things from this dramatic explosion that happened 45 minutes to an hour ago in North Oak Cliff. What the paramount concern is right now for Dallas fire rescuers is whether anybody else might have been home when this explosion happened.